Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin's, and we're back for another edition of PauLInstaMyooin's personal best opinions on Pokemon. So for this edition it'll be about Mew. Um, moves for Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. First of all, Psychic. Psychic is a 90 power, 100 accuracy, special Psychic type attack, and well, given that it's named Psychic, well, it's the most common and probably one of the most powerful Psychic type moves that's like commonly known. So it's pretty good. But also, when you use this against whoever you use this against, there's a 10% chance to lower their special defense by 1. So it's really good just for that reason. And then Ancient Power. Ancient Power is a 60 power, 100 accuracy, special rock type attack. And yeah, it's a decent move, but there's a 10% chance that it'll raise all your stats by 1 every time you use it. So it's pretty crazy. And then Metronome. Metronome is a 100 accuracy, not status. Well, it could be, yeah, I guess it would be status. Well, I don't know. It's either, I'm assuming that it's like special because it's like a metronome wiggling your finger. That's what it says. But anyways, normal type move, and pretty much the move that this is move. If I could speak, the move that happens when you use this, like, it's pretty much random every time. It can be anything except for metronome. If you use it, and then it'll just be that move. It can either be good for you or bad for you. It's just like an absolute luck chance. So it's pretty nice. And then the transform. Transform is a 100 accuracy, status normal type move, and pretty much when you use this, you transform into, if it's just like one-on-one, you transform to that one enemy Pokemon, and if there's multiple Pokemon on the field, I believe it's the one across from you, or you can just choose any Pokemon on the field to transform into. But anyway, you transform to that Pokemon, you get their stats and all that stuff, and you get all their moves, but except when you have their moves, all the power points on them will be 5. Or if like ones that already have 5 power points, I believe it will be 1. So it's pretty much like a 20% of what PowerPoint of that move is like maximized, like how much PowerPoints it has in total. Like um, if a move has 25 PowerPoints, and then 5 times 5, of course, is 25. Then you would have only 5 PowerPoints from that. And then if there's a move that has 5 PowerPoints only, and then you would have transform, I think you would only have 1 PowerPoint on that. You can look up the exact stuff, but it could be pretty cool. And when you switch out and you switch back in, Mew will be normal again. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's how transform works. But anyways, then on to Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, XY, Mega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. So the only thing that's different here is instead of Metronome and what was that other one that I just was explaining? Metronome. Oh, and Transform. Yeah. You actually want Nasty Plot and Baton Pass. So Nasty Plot is a 100 accuracy status dark type move. And every time you use this, your special attack gets raised sharply. That means by 2. So it's going to be really good for these 2 special attacks. And then Baton Pass. Baton Pass is a 100 accuracy status normal type move. And every time, say like how you have Nasty Plot, you upgrade your stats, and then if you use this move, it'll switch out to another Pokemon on your team. It'll actually pass over any effects like stat boost, stat losses, and other like area effects that it only works when the Pokemon that you use it with is out in the field. So this is really good, like to set up and switch out to another Pokemon if you know you're going to go down, or if you know it's just going to be ultimate power. So yeah, it's pretty crazy of a move. And then for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, the only thing different here, instead of Ancient Power and Baton Pass, since that's not in this game, you actually just want Swift and Mimic. So Swift is a 60 power, infinite accuracy, special normal type attack, and yeah, that's pretty much the special ability. It's just it never misses, which is great. And then Mimic. Mimic is a 100 accuracy, status normal type move, and pretty much whatever the last move was used on the field, Mimic will copy that, and then you'll permanently have that until you like switch out or something, switch back in, and then it'll turn back into Mimic. But you'll permanently have that move if you stay in, so it can either be really good for you or really bad. It depends on the move what you use Mimic on, or it got used on. But anyway, the held item for Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. First of all, Hardstone. Hardstone is an item that boosts the power of Rock-type moves by 10% if the one who holds it. And then for Fire Red and Leaf Green, King's Rock pretty much makes it to where all your attacks have a 10% chance to flinch. Now what flinching does, pretty much when, there's only one way that you can only flinch a Pokemon if you're faster than them, pretty much. That's what I'm trying to say. And you'll be able to know when a Pokemon's flinched in a turn. It'll pretty much say they flinched and can't move, so that's pretty good, you know. It's like a pretty rare of a chance, but might as well. And then for Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White 2, White 2, X, Y, Mega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire. For offline, you want the Life Orb. Now, what the Life Orb does when a Pokemon holds this, and their special and physical attacks get boosted by 30%, but every time they do damage, you'll be taking a bit of damage to their own health. So you'll be doing a lot more damage to all your attacks, but you'll be, taking bits of damage from each time you do a lot of damage, or just damage in general. And then for online, the rule about online held items is when an item like the Focus Sash, which it gets used from its special effect, you actually get it right back after the online battle is done. Items like the Focus Sash, not only the Focus Sash, but you'll get it right back after the battle's done. So it's really good for items that are like top tier, like the Focus Sash, to where they're really annoying to grind for. So pretty much what this item does, when a Pokemon holds this and they're at full health and it would have got one-shotted, they'll always live at 1 health. So it's a really good item to have. Always being able to get at least one move off on all your Pokemon is pretty sweet, as long as you don't get flinched, uh, infatuated, confused, frozen, asleep, or paralyzed, and you'll at least get one move off. And then for Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, for online, same, the Focus Sash. But for offline, you actually want the Normalium Z. So Z moves, they never miss. And this is mainly for the Z Baton Pass. So pretty much what Z Baton Pass does is the normal effect is Baton Pass, but also it gets rid of all your negative stat losses. Well, I should just say gets rid of all your stat losses. So it can be really good if you're just trying to like set up with Mew the nasty plot, and then if you got any negative stats, you pretty much it'll cure it when you use Z to Baton Pass. So it's pretty great. And then for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, there are no held items. And then the ability. There's only one ability from you, so I'll just go ahead and say it. Synchronize has an ability outside of battle and inside of the battle as well. So Synchronize, when a Pokemon uses a stat effect, a status condition, yeah, except for sleep on a Pokemon with Synchronize, it'll instantly make the other one who used it on them, that, like, say if like you paralyze Mew, then you're going to get paralyzed as well, so it's going to make have the same status effect as what Synchronize does. And then outside of battle, their ability, the one with Synchronize, it'll actually, there's more of a chance that you'll have that ability when you find wild Pokemon, so it could be cool for people who care about that stuff. But, yeah, so, this is pretty much the